This poem came from the depths of my knowledge and experience of God's love, enabling me to release my younger son into God's eternal care. There came a day when I went to pick up my younger son for lunch, and I discovered to my surprise, and I think to his, that he had died. What amazed me, absolutely floored me, was the absolute sense of peace and strength that I had and have continued to have ever since. And I've put it down to being a God-given gift, because it sure isn't me. Then a few weeks later came the time where all of a sudden the first words came into my mind that I knew I had to capture. And that's what happens for me. The first words come into my mind and I have to get them down very, very fast. So I picked up a pen, grabbed a paper and started. And it was from this and this depth of sense of strength and purpose and knowledge that everything was okay is what really pushed me into releasing the words I'd sat on for 28 years that are now being published. So this was what happened and how I expressed it. Sublime was the time we had, you and me, with freedom to be as birds in a tree. The love that we shared was the breath of the soul, untainted, unmarred, eternally whole. The ups and the downs did not shatter its power. It glowed like an ember or a lily in flower. Love does not die. It's eternally pure. The strength of its cords can stretch and endure. This parting in time that brings its own grief, for me is now shadowed, for you is release. So travel with God in the warmth of His grace, enfolded in love as eternal as space.